Right now, a giant relic is being overhauled.
Yeah, it's really mushed over here. Let's see what happens.
A job covered in about 73 years of rust.
Everything's rusted, everything's sat in the water and the rain, and you gotta heat everything up to get it to come apart.
Dave Thompson and his crew of enthusiasts won't stop until they bring this tank back to life.
It's a World War II tank, anti-aircraft tank that was brought over with Farley Moten and his team. It is a rare piece. There's only 2 left in the world. One is in Kiel, Germany. The other one is obviously here with us.
The unique anti-aircraft tank weighs as much as 10 hippos and has a 9-sided turret with 4 guns. They've removed the turret already, but you can still see the battle scars all over this tank.
It's been sitting outside for the past 73 plus years, and it's deteriorating. So a bunch of us volunteers have gotten together and starting to restore it back to what it was when it was captured in 1945. A lot of us have mechanical backgrounds, so taking stuff apart, we can pretty well figure it out.
It's putting stuff back together that might be a challenge.
The hardest part is going to be not having actual manuals, or the manuals being in German. We try to be as delicate as possible on taking stuff off and making sure we don't break it, because some of it is one-ofs now.
There have been a few surprises along the way.
One of the things that I don't think any of us were expecting was inside, right in here, a note that says, Heine mein Lieben, so honey, my love, in German, on the inside, right in front of the driver's hole. I think that none of us expected anything like that.
The team's been working on the tank for over a year now, and today will be their most ambitious day yet.
What we got going on today, we got the race ring that's going to come off. So, come off first, then the superstructure, the transmission, and the engine's coming out as well today. And because this stuff is heavy, no accidents, all right?
To remove these parts requires a massive armored recovery vehicle.
The ARV can't get into the building because it's too big.
So their plan? Pull the tank outside, remove everything, and bring it all back in again. It's one giant game of Jenga.
This is exciting, this is ambitious, yeah. And I'm in 100%, both feet in the frying pan all the way.
Pull the race ring off, we'll put it on a pallet, we'll bring it back inside right away.
One down, 3 moves to go.
Then we're going to pull the superstructure off.
It's just a matter of hooking up the ARV to it, the cables and chains, and making sure when we lift it, that we're lifting it evenly and we're not going to twist it and it's not going to swing or break something or bend something else.
Are those the original superstructure lifting points?
Those ones are. The ones on the front are. Yeah. We'll be fine.
Boom up, nice and slow.
Bolts are all out, however, 73 years of rust. It actually fuses everything together a bit more, especially 73 years of sitting there. Also, at the same time, 73 years of sitting there and rusting actually deteriorates it too.
Okay, sir. All right.
This incredibly heavy structure is not cooperating.
Yeah, so you have to just try to bend this. Yeah, bring it up.
With a bit of patience and persuasion, the superstructure is off and spirits are good. Now it's onto the engine and transmission, which will need some serious negotiating.
This is the first time the engine's been removed from this vehicle since World War II.
Correct lifting point is right there.
Like the manual lifting point is there, but
all the fasteners are corroded. So we have to rig it up differently at the rear than it's recommended to in the manual.
Once they're tight, they're not coming up. We're just going to have to watch when we pull this one. It's going to be straight up with the cable, eh?
Yeah. Okay. We need to
shorten this one.
So we're trying to lift the front and then
slide it forward.
Push it forward.
Okay, good.
A few more inches just to...
Yeah, a little bit more. Just a little bit. Yeah. There she goes. That's good. That's right.
We're not going to...
Yeah, we're good on this side.
Transmission, a little harder, a little more difficult.
Ready? Pull up, swing it, and bring it down. Swinging it.
And it seems to be rolling a bit.
It doesn't normally go in that way or out that way.
Well, we may need to.
It's pretty nearly clear. You're free of the bar.
There we go. Yay!
Everything's removed, back into the hangar, and nothing is broken. The mission is a success.
These are great days because it shows our progress, but it also shows that we're getting stuff done that we need to get done to go further in this project, where we can get it out, get it sandblasted, get it cleaned up, and figure out what we need to fabricate and what we need to fix on it. I'd like to see it running again and actually firing it. Whether or not we can do that is to be seen in the future.
Ready, aim.